everybody, it is Calxiyn and Hunter here, and today we are watching Helluva Boss Queen Bee Season 1, Episode 8. So this is important, right? This is the episode that was supposed to be the end, or like almost the end of the first season. So we have to keep that in mind as we're watching. Yeah, like that we're actually going backward compared to what has actually like happened in the canonicity of the show. Well, okay, here's what I heard. Do you want me to just tell you why I think that this happened now? Or, okay, so apparently Kesha is the voice of one of the Queen Bee lady of the Gluttony realm.
Kesha? So, well, that makes sense because Vizzy Pop like started off with a music video.
So I'm assuming what happened is like that they had Kesha voicing and sing. But then something happened with that, and so
Kesha, famously a person with a lot of contractual issues.
Well, and so I guess maybe what happened is that Kesha was supposed to sing, and then maybe she didn't, and they had somebody else do the singing for her, is what I understand from just reading stuff online already, is that there was a separate voice actress that sung, you know, like a Jasmine situation. We got like a speaking voice and then like a singing voice, you know, like it's sort of like that sort of vibe. And so I think that maybe that was the issue, or maybe it was just like the fact that somebody else was singing to sort of sound like Kesha but wasn't Kesha. Maybe they always weren't gonna have Kesha sing from the start. I don't know. This is all just like speculation, but that is, I think, the nucleus of maybe why this episode had some issues getting out.
That is pretty weird. That's like,
but like this
Ladybug
is like
levels
a big
of weird
pull,
release.
right? Like, isn't this
Kesha?
like, like, isn't that kind of crazy? Like, isn't that like such a full circle moment? Like, I don't know a lot about Vizzy Pop. Like, I'll just say I have no attachments to Vizzy Pop as a person. Like, you know what I mean?
It
like,
would be big
as a content creator, right? Like, I'm not like all parasocial with her or anything. I don't know anything about her, but like, that's kind of crazy. Yeah. You know what I mean? That would be like, I don't know what the equivalent for us would be, but that would be like getting Roman Torchwick to sing in like Fox and Neo the musical, like Roman's actual voice actor, you know, like, which would be crazy. It would be pretty nuts to have a full circle moment like that. So yeah, I'm interested to see. Apparently this episode is mostly like spectacle driven and not like necessarily plot, I also heard, but we can just, you know, get right into it.
Also, I have a very appropriate t-shirt.
Oh, you want to show everybody your
Pride
shirt?
Demon.
Where can they get that shirt, Hunter? It's not our merch, so it's not. It's not brought to you by Calxiyn merch. We don't have any.
I just thought it was neat, so I bought it, and then I was like, "What do I wear today?" And I'm like, "Oh, I know what's fitting for a show about gay demons."
Yeah. So are you good? Are you ready?
I'm great.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's go. You can kind of tell this is the
That's weird. There's no warning at the beginning of the episode.
Look at her little
like there usually is a warning.
That's so cute. The little pentagram. Aw.
Are captions too much to hope for? Oh no, they're on.
Yeah, this looks right. I haven't been here
She
before.
going to a club?
Yeah, I guess so. Invited by werewolf
Kesha?
man. No, not Kesha.
Vortex?
Yeah, Vortex, that's his name. He's not a werewolf, I know.
I always remember. You are her. I always remember the furry characters.
I love the ruby shadow people. Like, not Vortex, but all those other shadow people.
Why is he so excited? He was like stoic last time.
No, he was nice to her. Don't you remember? Like in the beach episode? No, he was nice. They got along. That was the whole point.
I know they got
But then he's
along.
dating someone else. Right?
Sure. Yeah.
Aw, her tail.
Like, she liked him, but he was dating someone else was the thing.
I'm not gonna go unless you fucking throw it this time.
That is so not
Oh, that's funny. Get it? It's not.
Yeah, like that happens all the time.
OMG. Luna?
They know each other?
Lunatic Luna? That you?
Well, I guess they're all
yeah,
popular
it's
dogs.
Luna.
Well, she is edgy dog, I guess.
Oh, is she like?
Up to another party.
Are they like
I
the
mean,
skater
you
boy
need to
and then
remember
she's?
the
I guess
I'm sure
so.
you'll remind me.
Yeah, this.
Or I guess Luna would be the
This you,
skater boy.
right?
Oh no.
This is
Why
what
do
I
you
mean by
still
the
have
shadow
that?
people.
It brings me
I don't remember those being in the show
You know, you're
before.
supposed to keep things
No,
that
but I
bring
guess they
you
haven't
joy.
done big crowd scenes.
Yeah.
You're being really negative.
I like all
Your
the dog
aura is
beats.
really aggressive right now.
Oh yeah? Well, maybe it's because I'm in the presence of a massive bitch.
Are you not allowed to say
my
bitch
dog.
against actual?
I don't know.
Not an
Female
okay
dog.
thing to say? Like, come on, it's true.
You can't say that.
Oh, damn.
Did I miss anything?
No.
I swear to God, he didn't act
No.
like that last
No,
time.
he did. You're forgetting.
Ah.
Just doing tonight.
Oh, that's Kesha?
I guess so.
Oh, y'all ready to party with the queen bee of blood?
That is Kesha. Okay.
Isn't that so cool?
That
Like,
is pretty left field.
Hell yeah, because the honey is flowing tonight, and this bitch about to get fucking wild.
So she's an actual bee?
well, because Queen Bee, like the,
Yes.
you know, popular.
The saying. I guess they couldn't
Yeah.
get Beyonce to play Queen Bee. I kind of want to see the furry. Oh, there she is.
So I don't think this is Kesha singing. It's somebody mimicking her, I think.
Yes, but that does sound like.
I know, it's good.
My memories of like 2009
Yeah,
Kesha
it's
pop
definitely
songs
like hitting,
are
right?
hazy, but I recall
Well,
it.
it's obvious that they
Being a lot
composed
like
it with that intention of like referencing
Yeah.
some of her other music. It's
Is that cotton candy laced with something?
probably.
I wouldn't trust it. Yeah, that's a really a Kesha song.
Yeah.
This is,
I love that though.
oh, because she's a queen.
Well,
Okay.
gluttony, right?
Well, no, because that's what oh God, what was her in the French? Marie Antoinette.
Oh, yeah, I know what you're saying.
That was clever. I got that. I'm smart.
This is cool though. I like her design and like how the colors change and everything.
Oh God.
And like how her middle is sort of transparent or
Yes,
something.
I like that a lot. She's sort of. This is gonna sound weird. It reminds me of Osmosis Jones.
I think
Do you
Luna.
remember that?
I saw
As
like.
a crush.
Yeah.
Ah, good for her.
There's some bisexual going on right there.
Yeah. Not what you need.
Yeah, because it's gluttony, right?
Take a bite.
She just makes food right because gluttony. Oh, they're getting.
Your queen
Stone.
bee brings the sweet stuff, so keep making me that motherfucking honey. Yeah, keep it coming.
I don't trust this.
Well, no, of course not.
Yeah,
it's
it
like
seems
manipulating
nefarious.
people into access,
But
right?
it's like. It's
She
like.
feeds off them. She needs them, right?
Yeah, almost like a succubi.
Yeah. I mean, I think that's the idea,
Like
right?
a candy corner, like a candy store succubi.
That's why she says she needs their honey, because they're
Sure.
producing the honey, I guess, you know? Yeah, this song is definitely a bop.
Oh, I love all the designs for the demon dogs and all the. There's imps back there too. All of them are really great. I see what you meant about this
Visual
being more like a
spectacle,
visual
yeah.
It just feels like a.
Like a very nice AMV.
Or
With an OC.
no, AMV's Wish.
No, oh, sorry. I mean animatic, not AMV.
This
Sorry.
feels like one of those music videos with like a skit in the beginning before the actual song. Like a Kesha music video.
You know what I meant, though,
Party
right?
is buzzing now. Fuck. I feel like I went a little too hard with the confetti this time, though. I have like a rainbow
Aw.
in my vagina right now. Oh, hey. Is this the sweet pup you told me about? Excuse me?
I'm sure
She's
that
a fucking
doesn't. Okay.
cutie. Where you been hiding, girl?
Is there something funny?
Nah, I'm just really high on all this tasty energy right now.
And
Tex
you're
says you don't
not
get invited that
giving it
much.
to me.
I hope this itty bitty
Yeah.
get together can serve as a fun first time. I would have thrown a bigger one, but I couldn't convince Belphegor to let me break into her stash of party drugs. So fucking lame. I mean, I usually just steal them, but Belle changed the locks. She says
Who?
I'm a total
I don't
jackass
know.
for trying, but hey, I'm proud to be a total jackass.
I guess maybe somebody we don't know, right? It's just like kind of like,
B,
I
this
guess
is
so.
Luna. This is my girlfriend B.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
nice
To
dating.
meet ya, bitch.
Oh, this is. She's hot.
Holy shit. Okay, Tex, you didn't tell me she was hilarious.
There's threesome potential here, right?
Okay, tie it down.
I'm just saying, right? She thinks they're both
yeah.
hot.
Shit, how freaky
They're all
you
the
come
same
off, and
age, I
that's
think.
Fucking beautiful.
Aw,
You are my new favorite person.
Am I though?
you're being love bombed.
No, really.
Aw.
Reminds me of the first time I saw Satan without a shirt on. I was like, ooh, boy, you are hot as hell. But then I wanted to die because it was so awkward. Because he's more like a brother to me.
What?
Not actually. my
This is
brother.
like perfectly
So, I guess-
encapsulating when you're at a party and you have like no
No one to
idea
talk
what people
to.
are talking
But
about.
someone who's
Like,
really high
anyway,
decides
girl,
to
you
pick
have
up
a
a
good time tonight.
conversation.
and you have
Get
no
some
clue.
And the words aren't wording.
Drink it, tear it, fuck it up. Woo!
Okay, I don't want to be mean because I really like the quality of Kesha's voice.
I was just gonna say her
But,
voice
like,
acting is a little questionable.
It's just like it doesn't
compared
come
to
off as
like
totally
Erica,
natural.
like that who's
Yeah.
doing Luna, right? It's a little, but like, yeah, let's just go back.
Get some eat.
Because like her
drink it,
voice
tear it,
works
fuck
really
it
well with the
up.
character, like the kind of like slight
honey.
graveliness
Thank you for coming.
to it.
Yeah, her voice is good. It's the acting that I would call
Yeah,
some
it's just-
question, right?
But also occasionally she'll say a
Yeah,
word
I'm
and it's
gonna
like,
go.
okay, you sold
What?
that.
What?
But
You just got here. At least one drink,
I don't
right?
know.
Nope, you really wouldn't like me after one drink.
Oh no!
Aww.
Oh!
Dad, pick me up!
Was her idea like, I'm gonna see if the girlfriend is hotter than me, and she is hotter than me, therefore I cannot steal her man?
Luna's
like, was
hotter
that
than her.
but was that what she was planning to do? You know what I mean? Like, was she planning to see how this other girl was, basically?
Maybe?
Like, that's kind of the vibe I'm getting.
Hey, Looney. How you doing? You all
Aww.
right?
He's such a good dad.
Yeah, I'm fine. I just want to go.
Hey,
Oh.
that sounds like Blitzo.
Uh-oh.
Oh, a silent asshole. Hey, I knew it was you. Fuck, man, where you been? You here
They're
for the party?
friends?
No,
They
I'm just
know
here
each other?
picking up my daughter.
Damn, the
Oh,
partying
shit,
days
you have
are
a daughter now?
over.
Adopted.
Man, you're already leaving? Things just got started. Come in and show us all up again.
No, thank you, but I think Looney wants to head back.
Howdy next to you wants to leave?
Watch it.
Oh,
I mean,
man.
we could stay
Hey,
a little
okay.
longer.
Him.
We need to go.
Don't go for
Anthony's been a
every
long night.
hunky
Well,
wolf
these people
man
seem
that
to know you.
come by.
Oh,
your
see,
way.
she
I
wants
wanna
to be
give this
cool
another
because her
But then,
dad was
Blitz,
cool.
but then Blitz is gonna know honey.
Okay, fine.
Yeah, probably.
And it's gonna end
One
poorly.
But you know what I mean?
no.
Because Blitz is cool. Or he was cool. I guess he's still
He's
fine.
still cool.
That was nothing, bitch.
I
Give
would
me a
love to
real
see
challenge.
college
Oh
Blitz.
yeah, wanna fucks with the big bitch and boy? I got a challenge for you.
He's gonna die.
All right, let's do this.
Uh-oh.
From B's personal supply, the hardest shit there is. You ready, my man?
Oh, born ready.
Ah.
Bring it,
What does
Barbie.
his short
I will
say?
break you under this
I-
fucking
wait, whose
table. You have
shorts?
no idea
His
what
shirt.
kind of
What
night
does
Oh.
it
I
say?
have.
I'm not sure.
Okay.
Fucker. But there hasn't been a soul yet who can beat me at my own game. So you better bring the fire, baby.
Oh, it's Queen Bee too scared to
Wild
lose to
World?
a little imp like me?
Oh, okay. Let's get it on, you little bastard.
Okay.
Come on, Blitz.
I don't think that's.
You can do it.
Is that how eggs work?
I
I'm
mean-
not sure.
It's okay. Oh.
Who's the queen now?
Wild horses.
Oh, it's just a horse shirt.
Well, fuck me. What's
I
it
love
for?
to imagine.
I think that she's
Blitzo is like
faking.
a-
I don't think that she
That's
actually
magical.
lost. Like, you know what I
Seriously,
mean?
Impressive. I tip my crown to you, imp boy. Respect.
I don't know. I'm sussing this.
I love
think.
the idea of Blitz being like a horse girl in disguise, you know? Something bad's happening.
Yeah, I think so too.
I like that the place is kind of honeycomb designed. Oh, baller because dogs and balls.
Hey, Loon, I don't mean to be a
Clever.
buzzkill here, but you're a dad guy dude. Is, he's seeming a bit.
Out of control. Like a mess.
Yeah, it's worrisome. You wanna maybe check on him or something?
What? No, Blitz is fine. He's always a mess. Trust me.
Look, honey, I see people having fun and getting fucked up all the time. But he's clearly getting wasted off his ass and causing problems on purpose. So I feel like you should check up on him.
What is this?
I don't know.
This is such a strange. Okay.
I ain't saying that.
What is
He's
happening?
had like 4 tongues inside him at once.
Well, that's just a
I
good
mean,
day, you know?
Good for him. But
We don't slut shame here, but I'm worried about him.
Not okay.
Well, this is after his fight with,
Yeah.
right? So I'm guessing that's why he's...
Everyone likes you so much.
What's that
Oh!
supposed to mean? You got a problem with that sour cream?
Uh-oh! Why are we...
Why is she so big all of a sudden?
Because she's gluttony!
Nope, I'll check on him.
Sorry. Sorry. I know, I got a little spicy there. I hope everything works out. Now let's dance.
Okay!
So she's like a fox, I'm guessing. then.
A bee fox.
On a dick. What the fuck are you doing, Blitz?
Everyone leaves.
It looks like you're in the middle
He's
of a
wearing
goddamn
a-
orgy. Stop.
Look,
I'm pretty sure he is
respect
in the
for
middle of an
coming
orgy.
here,
Also,
see,
that
yeah,
man's
this
wearing a
loony. I'm
tuxedo
so sorry,
t-shirt.
But it's a party. I'm just having fun with. Fuck is your name again?
Dennis.
Christ on a stick, you would be a Dennis. Get the fuck away from me! I'm not fucking a Dennis tonight. I need a Monica or Alejandro in here. Stat. Better.
Oh my god.
You don't need anyone else sucking your face, freaky weirdo. You need to drink something other than Beezle juice.
Ha, I like the Beezle juice. That's funny. I love how now she is, like, taking care of him.
She's also been drinking, hasn't she?
It's
I did
okay.
demons. Who gives a shit?
No.
Yeah,
No.
Aww. Just helping his dad. Oh, that's so cute, all the photos.
But this is good, right? Because the last season he was looking at all the photos of everyone being sad. So now at least he knows that his daughter cares about him.
Shitty day.
Like this was supposed to be the
Oh, yeah?
finale, right?
Is
so
that why you drank like 5 gallons worth of who knows what?
Fuck, Fizz was right. I'm gonna die
Oh.
alone, aren't I?
See, because now this is the
Just
follow-up
a
to episode
Yeah.
7. This makes sense.
This makes cathartic sense.
Will you be there, Looney?
Beware.
It's lonely.
Oh.
I'll be there, Dad.
Oh.
Now go the fuck to sleep. Okay?
That was nice.
Be a monster, stole
Oh man.
Oh god, way to undercut a scene.
Yeah, I did need to throw up.
Well, it do be like that sometimes.
Okay, I kind of want to see if you're right about the different voice.
I think I'm right. I love how they say,
Yeah, Kesha.
like,
Her
they,
last
and
name's
her-
Siebert?
And her last name too. I was thinking about
Her
that.
last name's Siebert. I guess
didn't
that
know
must
that.
have been her voice then.
Well, I think that maybe they'll talk of it during the song portion. I don't know.
Maybe.
I don't think it's her singing though. I thought
Kesha's
that was
last
the
name
thing.
is Siebert?
Oh well, you're not a real Kesha fan, huh?
I
sir?
know, I understand she doesn't have the $sign anymore, but like Siebert?
Okay, yeah, let's
Okay, I
just
really
listen,
want.
I guess, or
We'll get to her eventually.
yeah.
I mean, that is impressive, but also like, you know, this isn't 2010 when
But, like,
Kesha is at the height of her power.
I mean, but like, it means a lot to
This
Busy,
is like,
though.
oh, I don't doubt it is, and it's still absolutely cool, but
Yeah, so I think, yeah. Oh, wait,
Sure.
yeah, it was written by
yeah,
her.
performed
But
by.
it was performed by, oh, it's Lilia actually sung the other song. That's why she sounds familiar.
But it was written by Kesha.
Yeah, so
which is
Cotton Candy was written by Kesha, but it was performed by another person. And then this is the end credit song Lilia is singing Monster Ball, which I'm assuming that this is.
Okay. So, but like, I'm just saying, like, getting Kesha is a little bit like getting Soldier Boy, you know?
No,
Like,
I think it's
oh,
not.
not as bad
not
as
like
Soldier
that.
Boy.
Well, I don't think
Better
it's...
than Soldier Boy.
Well, okay, hold on. Let me just, can we go through things in order first? I think it's good that this was not the season finale. Because,
Yeah.
and I love the show, please don't come for me, because I know some of you bitches are a little too sensitive sometimes. However, like, it's self-indulgent to the point where it's interesting, right? Because when you have something like this that is made by, like, mostly one person. Like, this isn't a Ruby episode.
No.
You know what I mean? Like, she's the creator.
I mean, she's not the one person. She created
Right.
the
She
show.
doesn't do it by herself, but, like, it's not like Miraculous or Ruby where there's, like, television production.
Sure, there isn't a lot of higher-ups,
Right?
maybe.
Like,
She
you
might
know,
have a lot of control.
Like, all of the
executive
control is, like, her executive control.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it's an interesting conversation because Helluva Boss is, like, an insanely popular show
Mm-hmm.
that is still at the whim of the creator to this extent.
It's
And
a very auteur-driven
yeah,
show.
like, it's not a very common situation that happens. And so on one hand, my criticism brain is like, this isn't a very good episode. You know what I mean? We're making the gods are angry. I don't know if you guys can hear that. This isn't a very good episode in terms of being a Helluva Boss episode.
Yeah.
It's a good episode.
It wasn't zany,
in terms of
it
being a
wasn't,
passion project situation.
Like, the music
Like-
video stuff is fun, but then
Yeah.
I feel like the potentially nefarious things going on
Yeah, there wasn't a lot of payoff with that.
Doesn't really pay
I'm a little
off with that.
confused about, like, because I thought that letting Blizz win the drinking contest was going to be, like, set up for, like, he is
Something later.
hypnotized
Yeah.
or something, right? And so the writing was very strange in that way. And, like, unless they can pull Kesha again, or they replace her like Norman Reedus, right? Like, what are the chances we're ever gonna see this character ever
It does kind
again?
of, it does sort of, on one hand, it does feel like
It feels like
symbolically a good place to end it because it's like where you started off
Yeah.
with making a Kesha AMV.
Oh,
whereas
yeah,
now
yeah.
you end with having Kesha on your new show.
But I do wonder
So that makes
if
sense
it's a
on
little
a
too
meta level.
self-indulgent because we're all still here. Like, I don't know. It's an interesting question of, like, when do you cater to the audience and when do you, like, make what you want to make? Because you have to remember that there is sort of a middle ground, right? And so I think that, you know, people that really, really like the show probably don't care as much because they'll watch whatever Viz puts, like, you know what I mean? And that's not, like, to say that people are just liking stuff that's low quality. That's not what I mean at all.
And her
But
stuff
it's more
isn't
like,
low quality.
you know, the same, that watch everything that we make, regardless of whatever. Like, the people that watch all the videos we put out, regardless
When we
of what
heap
it's about.
steaming garbage
Right, yeah,
into your
exactly,
open
exactly,
faces.
right? And so, or, you know, and that can be comparable with it, like, anything, right? But I do wonder, like, in terms of thinking about this more like a standard show that we react to, like Ruby or Miraculous, if this was a Ruby episode, I would kind of be like, well, what the fuck was the point,
'Cause
right? Because
it just
there
doesn't
wasn't,
go
it
places.
didn't go anywhere
It's
at
almost
all.
like they were like, okay, we can have Kesha, and she needs to kind of act like Kesha,
Yeah.
and we need to do a song for her, and they almost built the episode around that,
Well,
but they
yeah,
didn't have
that's
very
what I'm
interesting
basically
ideas.
getting at, is that they built the song around the celebrity guest star, and
Which
the,
is fine,
the
but then the
episode-
episode around the song, which, like,
Yeah.
the song is really good, but everything else is, like, no, like, her getting bullied. It's not
you
as
wonder if this
interesting
would have
as
been
the
better.
Moxie episode,
You-
and him being bullied by
yeah.
his family. So that's not as compelling. The, like, heartbreak of, like, oh, your girlfriend's cooler than me didn't really land in a super interesting way.
Yeah.
Especially because I didn't really love Vortex in this episode, and, like, I love Kesha.
Yeah,
you know?
you're like suspicious of Vortex. I mean, I remember
I
him
recall
being
him being
sweet to her
different.
before
Yeah,
because
but
she
he
was
almost
shy
seems
and
too
awkward.
goofy.
I don't know, but okay. Here's the thing:
But also, Kesha didn't do a very good job.
voice acting. Yeah,
Not even, like, just, like, it just seemed kind of... Like, I guess it worked, and her voice has a really nice quality to it.
Yeah.
It's nice listening to her talk, but for her acting...
I do wonder.
They also didn't really give her a
I
whole
do
lot to
wonder
do.
what other
I don't
people
know.
think. I mean, I think
I
the
don't know, it might
problem
not be
there's a lot.
Kesha.
It's a writing probably, and
Yeah,
then
they
the
just
vocal
didn't give her a
direction.
whole
Like we
lot,
don't need
you
to
know?
blame Kesha Kesha, but like the direction of her acting and like all of that stuff. Like there's
didn't give her
real
anything
voice
good to
actors
do.
in this episode.
Yeah.
And you can hear the difference between her voice acting and the real voice actors. Unlike oh my god, what is the man's name? The man who played Genie on Broadway played Asimodeus in a previous episode. And so like he's not a voice actor, but he's an actor, and like you can tell he's an actor. Well, he is a voice actor though. He was in Tangled the series too. But like you guys understand sort of my point, right? Is that there are actors and there are performers, but voice acting is sort of a very different situation. And sometimes just because you can do one doesn't mean that you can necessarily do the other, right? But in the past, when they have gotten like big celebrities, their voice acting has been good. Whereas this time, I would say the voice acting was questionable, not because of her voice,
because like
but because
Norman
of the
Reedus is a
acting.
celebrity, but he's also an actor.
Yeah.
Kesha isn't necessarily an actress.
Right. And so like I just wonder, and you can tell me if you agree or not, Hunter, if this would have been better as, I don't want to call it side material, but expanding the universe, like, not a spin-off. But, like, do you remember how, for Has Been Hotel, Angel Dust had that big song, and it was, like, outside of any of the episodes? I don't remember if that was even official or not. I'm pretty sure it was.
Yeah, it was.
I'm pretty sure it was. So what I'm thinking is...
Oh, so they could have just done this music video as its own little side
not even just the music
thing.
video. They could have been, like, introducing, like, the Queen of Gluttony.
Like, as, like, a
episode
Helluva
all
Boss
about...
special.
Yeah.
Christmas special.
Yeah, exactly. Like, why...
With Kesha.
They could have just done it all about the Queen of Gluttony, not involve Luna and Blizz and Vortex at all, right? And they could have just been focused on, okay, let's introduce, because there's, 8 circles of hell? I don't know. Like, let's talk about all of the people that lead the divisions, right? Because somebody leads Gluttony and someone leads Lust, and we already saw who leads Lust, right? It's Asimodeus, I think, is the implication there. And, like, you know what I mean? And why not do, like, sort of these self-contained, shorter specials about each leader of the areas, right? Because that was sort of like going into the Lust ring. This was basically like, this was the Asimodeus episode, but worse. Right? The Asimodeus episode was better than this, but it had the same concept of going into the ring and introducing a character that has a song and is in charge, and like to try to push forward Blizz and Stolas' relationship. That's what I'm saying.
Where this fails is that, like, I mean, Luna gets some character development, and there's a little bit of catharsis at the end with Blitz.
Yeah, but also, he's not actually gonna die alone.
But also, Blitz isn't really all that out of control. Like, he's drunk a lot, and he wants to, like, screw somebody.
I don't get that.
That's not like
your dad's out of control.
That's not like totally like I've seen people go through worse, you know.
Like,
you could have made it darker.
I think that they should
like if he was threatening to hurt himself or someone else.
I think that
when
they should have done something
really
like
bad.
that. They should have. Hello?
I'm sorry, are they drilling through the roof or something?
I don't know. So, okay, here's what they should have done. They should have had it so, like...
Be more dramatic.
The bee juice actually manipulates you to make choices that you would not usually make. And that Blizz was doing something like... I'm gonna go to, like, Stolas' house and, like, fuck up his wife. Like, I don't know, like, something like that.
That would be clever if he was, like, if he got really angry and he was like, I'm gonna go murder Stolas or something.
Yeah, like, not even Stolas, because maybe that's too dark. But, like, you know, I'm gonna go, like... fuck with Stella, like, you know what I mean?
Something
like,
really
something
self-destructive,
like
not just boinking someone.
Because fucking people isn't as self-destruct, and then that could play into the thing of like, oh, your dad's like so out of control, but I manipulated him because he drank that whole thing because of me. Like, there's just no payoff to the seeds they planted in this episode that she's supposed to be the Queen of Gluttony. She's clearly like getting something out of manipulating people. You know what I mean? But yet... there's no payoff to any of those things. We don't get like, oh, she seems nice, but she's actually manipulating everyone with the bee juice. Like, we don't get anything like that.
Yeah, it's just, but she just ends up kind of being a nice person. You know?
And, like, we could have been, like,
they didn't want to make Kesha be a terrible person,
I don't know. Like, they could have had a moment where it's like,
she's not. Apparently
but
she's lovely.
You're better than this, Dad. Like, I know that you don't really mean this. Like, something has happened to you. Like, you could have Luna see the good in her father. And, like, no, you wouldn't actually want to hurt Stolas' wife. I mean, you know what I mean? Something like that, right?
And I think that could have been better than how it turned out, which is just like, I'll always be for you after...
which is fine.
Which is cute.
But like these
But they
things
could
were
have
not
done. They
connected.
could have pitched harder.
Because the whole point of introducing Asmodeus was to introduce two things. First of all, that he's in a relationship with Fizz, and Fizz is an imp. And that's like a no-no, like for Stolas, but it's okay for Asmodeus because Asmodeus is in charge. And like the people in power can get away with things that the average person, or even Stolas has power, but apparently even his
Not enough
relationship is
power.
scandalous, right? And it's the same thing with her. So here's the thing. The Hellhounds are like literally sold and kind of have a weird
Yeah.
slave undertone going on, right? But she is allowed to date Vortex at apparently no criticism to her, even though she is like the queen of gluttony or whatever is going on here.
But she is
So-
also a hellhound. Seemingly.
No, but she's different, though,
Yeah, she's
right?
an
And so
above the
it's
other
something else. And so
hellhounds.
there wasn't any commentary on the fact that, like, similar to Asmodeus dating an imp, that she's dating a hellhound, and everyone accepts that. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
The people in power can do whatever they want and can't be criticized, but if it was, like, Stolas dating a hellhound, that would be, like, a no-no. That would be sussy, right? And so I just wonder, because you're right, she is, like, a Fox B person, but she's also, like, Satan's brother, right? She's Beelzebub,
Yes.
right? That's what she's supposed to be.
Beelzebub, okay,
right?
yeah.
And so, like, my thing is with that, is that, like, they're
She has
obviously
more
above
power than
other
the
people,
other
but they
hellhounds.
didn't make any commentary on... Like, you know what I mean? Because she's very fox in design, but she's not a fox. She's supposed to be, like, a proper demon, like, whatever
And
the
she's
top
different
of the
because she has
hierarchy is.
wings, so
And
she
she's
isn't
different.
really just a hellhound.
Yeah, like, her, it's different, and so... Why is there no point being made about that when that was the point that was made in the previous episode? And, like, I don't know, like, I feel like that would have been worth
The
investigating
reality of
just
it
a
is
little bit,
that these
right?
episodes, the first season episodes, are a little shorter than the second season, so they don't have the same room to do that
But
emotional stuff.
Asmodeus was
Yeah,
in
that's
episode
true.
7, wasn't
I
it?
do. Yeah,
Am I crazy? I don't remember now.
I think you're right. I mean, they could have just been a little more economical with it.
But yeah, I think that my
the
idea
best
about
episode.
having like sort of a side spin-off series about the people that lead like hell to have some sort of payoff into like, I don't know, Endgame. I don't know if there's Endgame for this show, but like, you know what I mean? It would be like...
They didn't even need to do that. They could have just incorporated it better.
Oh,
in the
yeah, but I'm
episode.
saying, like, if there was no possible way that they could have done that, which I don't believe. I
don't
see
believe
it.
that either.
Like, that is the solution. It's not to release something that doesn't really fit in with everything else.
Yeah.
You know? Because that's just how I feel about this. I guess I can't even think of any other situation where it's been comparable, except for, like, you'll see that sometimes in old TV shows or sitcoms where, like, an episode was clearly written around, like, a celebrity just coming in as a guest star and whatever.
This feels very much so that.
Yeah, so, like, it wasn't very good, and I'm kind of glad that it was delayed because it
mean, it
was
wasn't
not...
terrible.
No, but for, like,
It's
the
all
season
right.
finale,
Yeah.
like, not worth the hype.
No, not
Right?
at all.
And so when looking at this like a standard TV show, like I would be like, oh,
I'm kind of
no.
glad that I forgot about that whole boondoggle about them delaying the last episode.
Yeah.
Because, like, I feel like if this whole time I was, like, sitting on,
Like if you were like, oh, what's it gonna be, right?
Yeah,
Like,
and then
you
I
would-
got this,
yeah.
I'd be a little
I
disappointed,
do wonder,
think.
like, what the vibes are in terms of how people, you know,
I'd be curious to see.
feel about the episode and everything. I think that maybe we can investigate the comment section. Like,
People seem mostly excited.
yeah, like, B is chill. Luna calling Blizz dad. For anyone wondering, there's no intro to this video because it was supposed to be directly connected to episode 7. Okay. Yes. Awesome that they got Kesha for an episode. Yeah, there's no criticism. We're not gonna find criticism under here. You know what I mean? Like, we're not gonna find any criticism in the comment section. I think that's just
No.
it. Yeah, and so they're just
Everything
people
seems
are
pretty
just
happy.
talking about Kesha and like all that sort of stuff. But yeah, I wonder if anyone agrees with us, which is not something common that happens when we post these. But you know,
I mean, I liked
we'll
the
find
episode.
out. It
I
was
think it's
fine.
alright. It's just, I feel like it's a cut
I
under the
expect
recent
better
episodes.
from you.
Yeah,
I don't know.
perhaps.
Like I'm just like, I expect better by
But again,
now.
not every episode of every show is gonna, like, blow your mind.
No, of
It's just
course
how it
not.
is.
But I do think I don't know. It's definitely self-indulgent compared to anything else, right? Like, that's what I think anyway. And so, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed our reaction, though. I hope you guys had fun. And we will see you guys in the next one. Bye!